y'all. It's your girl, Brittany.
And it's your girl, Bree.
And this is Listen to Your Favorite Podcast.
What is up with y'all on this beautiful,
Beautiful.
beautiful
Y'all
Monday?
saw that sun? Y'all saw that
so
sun?
pretty outside.
Just beaming.
Beaming
I love
English
it. God is so good.
all the time.
And all the time.
God is good. Don't
Clock
forget
it.
All right, now.
Clock it.
Don't get me started.
Clock
out
it.
Here.
So
Yeah.
we hope that you all are having an amazing day and blessed day. We hope that y'all ain't worrying about nothing, because guess what? You do not worry about anything that's beyond your control.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't add years to your life, but it takes away years from your life. And y'all, we living life and living life to the fullest
until it overflows.
So live your life to the fullest and don't stress and worry about anything, because why? You don't have to.
And if the stuff is out of your control, why worry?
Why
stress? I'm not about to worry. It's a lot of stuff that's been out of my control, and I just told somebody this the other day. Like, it's out of my hands. So what am I supposed to do? But I know who got it.
Yeah.
And I know who.
The Lord.
You know?
The Lord.
So if he got it, ain't no need to worry.
Oh yeah. Tonight's gonna rain.
It'll be all over.
In the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning. Y'all, don't go to bed. Listen, y'all. I don't care what kind of day you having. I don't care who might have made you mad. I don't care what happened. Y'all, it's always somebody else who is having a way worse off than you. So look at the small things and be grateful and count your blessings and be appreciative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just being alive and waking up, being in your purpose is a blessing. So don't sweat the small things, but just live and love and enjoy life with your family and your friends, and
or cherish every moment. Every day is not promised. Every second is not promised. So just live in the moment. Speaking of living in the moment, yeah. For the ladies. Can't even talk for the ladies. For the ladies.
For the ladies.
You know? Hey, ladies. All right.
But yeah,
we are talking about what a girl wants.
What a woman wants.
What a woman needs.
What a woman needs. Okay.
Yeah, we are at the moment in the time in our life that we are living in our soft woman era.
Soft woman.
I mean, it's so soft, it's like clouds. Okay.
Yeah, like you just walking in the flow and walking in the in the boldness that we should walk, in our confidence, and like on the room, on each step that you take.
Yep.
Walking and being soft.
But listen,
the soft girl
and
era.
we don't have to wait. I don't want us to be thinking that we have to wait on somebody
to get in that
era. Get in that soft girl era. No, we starting our soft woman era now.
Yeah, starting now.
We starting it now. Why do we have to wait?
You don't wait. You don't wait on anything. You won't listen. God holds no good from you, and if it's no good for you, He will keep it away from you. Okay.
Right.
So
go get yourself some flowers.
Provide that for yourself. Don't wait on nobody to. You don't have to wait on anybody to bring this out. And the soft girl era is basically just walking in confidence, boldness. Know what you want. Stand on what you want. If you like nice things, go get, baby. If that's that designer bag, if that is whatever it may be, you do just that.
That designer
but
perfume.
You being soft and walking in your feminine energy, do that. Y'all, we are built to be soft. Now, God created us as helpers, for sure. But y'all, we should be able. We're not built to be dominant. When we don't want to be dominant.
No,
we want to be soft, and we just want to hear the words. I got it. You don't worry about anything, and y'all, we work together as a team. When the Lord brings that spouse or your husband or whatever, when God brings that. But even then, you should be able to be with someone where you can be in a relationship with someone, be married to someone where you can live your soft life.
Definitely.
Your soft life. And your soft life does not mean you cannot be in a boss, a CEO, an entrepreneur. It does not mean that. It doesn't mean that you can't be happy. You're happily married.
Right.
Or you're happily in your relationship that you're in, and know the things that you want, and you don't settle. You don't settle for what you know that you don't deserve. Listen, you you know what you deserve and what you do not deserve. And listen.
And I'm telling you, some of us, I know for sure, me and my
bare minimum.
Good sis, let me tell you, some of us are naturally built to be quote unquote dominant or independent, if you would say. And we were just raised like that. That don't mean we want to stay in that, because that's tiring. But that means that we know and we don't mind handling our own. That's all that means. That don't mean that, oh, well, if we do get into a relationship that we're going to take control. That's not what that means. That means that we are going to be firm on what we stand on, as in the helpmate, as a helpmate on that side.
Absolutely.
Like you, if I was a man, I would want my woman to be like, okay, and be firm and help me and be confident. I don't want no weak spouse. I need somebody who's gonna stand strong with me.
Yes.
Hold your head up. Walk like you own it.
You gonna walk. We gonna walk together.
We gonna walk together.
And on. And just and walk confident together. And we holding our head up.
On whatever it is. When y'all walk in the room, people need to be like, oh. Okay.
And people gonna feel it when you walk in the room. You don't have to say a word.
Nope.
Like you don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say nothing.
Be soft. Walk in your walk in your femininity, and we don't want y'all message. Women, we do not want to be dominant. Yes, we are leaders. We are corporate. We are corporate women, corporate America women, all of the things. But women, no one should settle. They go for men, but men, they have their wants and their needs, and us women, we have our wants and our needs, but we can only speak from a woman perspective.
Correct.
We do not want to think about everything all the time.
Oh my.
We do not want to be worrying about breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Listen, but that don't mean, that's not saying it, because I know a lot of people, men be like, oh, you just want me to do everything.
No, definitely. No, we do it. No, we compliment each other.
And it's like, we want, like, I know for sure we want somebody to just like help take a load off our
plate.
I don't want you to do everything for me, because I'm not a baby. I'm not a child. But what I do want you to do is to help me out.
Help me out and tell me it's okay. I got it. And when you tell me you got it, listen, that allows me to free up my time to be able to do something else. In the household that I need to do. But it's just having that extra help around the house,
because we
would do things.
We would do the same thing for you.
Oh, absolutely. Now listen. Like,
all right, now
again, God created us as helpmates, and He did that for a reason. But us women, we do not listen. We want the load to be taken off. Now, that does not mean that we sit back and we wait. We don't sit back and wait on no anyone to do anything. But we do what we need to do for ourselves. But y'all, and sometimes I know us as women, we be like, oh, I'm an INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? I might be independent, but that don't mean that I want to remain independent.
Right.
Submission. Listen. God says that a woman is to submit to her husband, okay? Husband, okay? Husband. Clock it.
Yeah.
To your husband. So when you submit, I think that it is that a woman submits to leadership when she feels like that she can just be settled and be in her feminine.
Yeah.
And and have that teammate that hey, that we're working, we're in this together. You scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch yours. But it's just being in us, you know, women, men, we don't have to be naggers to get our point across. We don't have to be mean. We shouldn't have to be that. But be a light and be a friend and
set that foundation.
Set the foundation. Yeah, and the foundation has to be set before you gotta have first of all, you gotta have your own walk and know who leads you.
Okay.
Which is, you know, the Lord. And if you don't know who the Lord is, Jesus Christ is, it's okay. Baby, I tell you to try him. Try him out. And I promise you, he do not fail, and he has not failed. He ain't failed me yet. And sis, I don't think he failed you yet.
No. So and I feel like once you have your relationship with our Father,
yes,
who art in heaven, once you have your relationship with him, I feel like you will be able to lead accordingly.
Yeah.
Because you cannot lead nobody else if you're not able to be led by our Father.
Yes.
Seriously. And a lot of people I know, we probably feel like, oh well, we lost. I don't know which way to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Baby, we looking the wrong way. We need to be looking up. We need to be looking up.
Hey,
how you doing? She's somebody.
April. Yes. How you doing? So good to see you. You too. Long time. Bank tick, I think. Girl, you look good, girl. Thank you.
Y'all, authentic.
Okay.
That's a moment. Authentic right there.
Authentic, y'all. But
submission. And a lot of people, I know a lot of women probably like, girl, I ain't finna be submitting to that man. I ain't finna be submitting. He ain't finna tell me what to do. It's not about that. It's not about him telling,
hey, how y'all doing?
It's not about him telling us what to do. We have to feel safe in order for us to follow suit. We gotta know where we're going.
We gotta know where we're going, and even if we don't,
we can figure it out.
Figure it out, but also, I feel as though God has to also. God called a man first. So when God calls that man first, he called Adam first to be exact. So he called Adam first to, you know, because the man is to. God has to lead the man first because the man is the head. We the neck.
We the support.
We are the support. So there's no head. There's no neck without a head. Is that right? Am I saying that right? There's no like.
If you don't have your neck, the head gonna be wobbling
and going everywhere.
Yeah.
So God,
no stability.
Yeah, no stability at all.
Yeah.
So God calls the head first, and in order to be able to lead lead, that man has to be submitted and following, you know, the Lord. God has to, you know, allow him to submit to be the covering, just like we are to be the covering as well, and we submit to God as well.
Right.
Because that's who you submit to unto God, you know, of course, above all else, but God calls the man first,
and then him first, and then that's when everything else will follow. So that's why I say we can figure it out together. But I mean, like later on, after you know where your help come from, you know what I'm saying. So once you know that, then everything else will follow. It's like a chain of command, chief. And then everybody else follow up under. So
absolutely,
y'all go. Walk in your femininity for my women. Go tiptoe. Like you got stilettos on. Be soft. Go get what you want. Go get your ice cream. Like, because me and my sister decided to say we finna do whatever we want to do.
Of course. And
ain't nobody gonna stop us from doing it. And we living, we going, we laughing, we carrying on, we doing everything.
We doing the things that make us happy. We're not sitting back, not waiting on anybody to do it for us. Therefore, we're doing it for ourselves.
Correct.
And you know, hey, I feel like you have to prepare, right? Because we're all in different places. So you have to prepare yourself. Hey, how you doing? So you got to prepare yourself first to get to where you want to be. So, baby, you already a wife before somebody else call you wife. So don't say that you're not, I'm sitting back waiting for the man come do this and do that. Baby, you already a wife. But guess what? God has to prepare you just like God has to prepare that man. So you cannot, don't wait for someone to do something for you. Baby, you a wife for somebody else. Make sure you're a bride of Christ before anything. Right? So
listen, both me and my sis know we a prize.
Oh, listen.
Rare gems. Jewels.
Rare gems.
And
you understand
you only run across us one at a time. One of us one time. Okay?
And we're not saying that as a egotistic or anything. But you gotta know, baby, you gotta know who you are.
And
baby,
whose
you are. So when you know who you are, when you know whose you are, and when you know that you are doing the work, the self-work on yourself, going to therapy and growing and reading and just allowing God to renew you each and every day, baby.
You're supposed to walk in the light.
You got to walk in the light. You got to be the light. And at some point, it seems like it's so many words out there that be like, about marriage and marriage. Like you cannot, we don't idolize anything, anybody, okay? Because that's not of God. Like you can't be around here idolizing people because you're dealing with human beings, right? There's no perfect person. We're not perfect or anything. We're just stating that, hey, we know who we are, whose we are, and we have to walk in that. You have to carry yourself that way, right? You can't say you want a certain type of man or whatever, and you're not doing the work on yourself, or you're not being a healthy individual, because the toxicity.
Oh, it's real.
Toxicity, it get real, real. But and of course we all been there, and some of us still there. But y'all, how long do you want to be toxic? Like you want to be safe, you want to be free, you want to be have your friends, your spouse once you get married, and marriage is not to be like the end all be all, because it's not.
Right.
God created marriage because there's an assignment that God got for you.
Right.
You and your spouse to accomplish. Okay, so first of all, we both got to be walking in our purpose and knowing what it is. And God will, they say you meet your spouse. People, I hear people say they met their spouse at at the right place at the right time that they need to. And so sometimes I think that happens because God orchestrates everything. He knows when you're ready.
Yeah.
And so being single is not a bad thing. Like and I think in singleness, that's when the preparation is. So it's always for you to prepare yourself, for you to become better.
Get yourself ready.
It's not that something is wrong with you, because some people be like, oh, you say you ain't married, what's wrong with you?
Nothing.
It's not necessary that nothing is wrong with you. I feel like God may have you hidden.
Oh, okay.
He had you hidden. And he have you hidden because you can't just be with anybody. Anybody just can't be in your space. And so that is a blessing, right? And that's not to say, hey, I'm secluded, or nothing like that. But no, you being hidden and being hidden for a reason.
Or somebody say, well, oh girl, you boring. You just being in it. Listen,
baby,
call me boring if you want to.
Call what you want, cause baby, listen, I be in the bed.
You be in the bed, them ankles crossed and them
feet rubbing them heels together.
The thing is, you're going to be listen, you be out for who you want to be out for. You be in for who you want to be in for. So I wouldn't necessarily call it boring. I would call it stable. I would call it being mature about my life, my decisions, and being cautious of who I'm giving myself to.
Yeah,
because I refuse discernment. Yes, I refuse to waste my energy on the people who don't deserve it. I've done enough of that.
Ain't wasting no time.
Ain't wasting no time.
Listen, stop. You know,
we're not doing it no more. It's time. It's 2026. These years ain't slowing down. The time ain't slowing down for nobody. So every second, every minute, whatever of the hour, we're being cautious, and it does count. Yeah, everything. So call it what you want. Say what you gotta say. What you gotta say about us, and us being careful about who we interacting with and all of that. Say whatever you gotta say, but just know that what you do on your, I'm gonna call it your downtime, whatever the case may be. Whatever you do on your downtime matters. Yes, it matters most is what you do in private. Oh yeah, that speaks louder than what you do in public. Because when whoever it is see your private, they're not gonna be shocked. Listen, because they'll be able to say, "Oh, well, they act like this when we out, or when I saw them out, when I met them, they act the same way." Of course I do, because this is who I am, and in the privacy of my home, listen, I'm gonna be loud inside as well as outside. Who you get inside is who you gonna get outside. Who you get outside, you gonna get inside, and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, and I think I believe, and and y'all, and singleness, I say singleness is a time for preparation that God prepares us, is because what you don't, I think in dating reveals to others what may be a weakness for you, and when that person calls it out, you get offended. You feel like that person coming for you. Yeah. And this may be something you heard before. And so that could be, it can't be, oh, you just, that person like trying to be mean, or that person like attacking you or coming for your character. But it is that what you don't deal with in singleness is going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed eventually anyway. So you can hide it only for so long. But in hiding it, and especially getting married, it's definitely gonna be revealed then. Right. So just do everything that you want to do now. You don't have to wait on anyone to go on to take no trips and do all this and do all that. Y'all walk in your purpose. Do that, because marriage is about it's an assignment. And it's a serious assignment, like that's forever. And so you don't settle. You get what God has for you. And I'm not saying that marriage is gonna be perfect. I've never been married before. I desire marriage? Absolutely, I do. But I refuse to settle, and I'm not going to settle, because when you know what you deserve, no one should settle for less than they deserve. I choose to do the work on myself. I choose to grow. And I think if you're not signing up in a relationship, if you're not signing up for growth or to mature, because there's compromise that takes place when you are like seriously dating, then you ain't ready. And that's okay. You cannot be ready, but hey, state that you ain't ready yet. I'm going to say this.
Don't go in and out playing. Just be to yourself.
I'm going to say this because I have been married before. And that's another topic for another day. But all I know is that if you're not ready, and even in just a regular relationship, if you're not ready for those hidden things to be revealed, just stay single and keep working on yourself. Yeah. Because that's when the revealing happens. That's when things that you thought you were finished with may come out. That's when the unknown may have, but you have to be mature enough. You have to be ready to deal with those things with your person alongside of you. Yeah. And it's not that they're trying to take over your life, or is that not that they trying? You can't say I don't want you in my business because you with me, so we gonna be in each other's business. But that's when you deal with it together, you know. So if you're not ready for that, just stay single, and that's not a time for you to run away or to pull back when you're in a relationship. That or marriage is not a time for you to pull back. It's time for you to lean in and hone into your partner so that you can get more understanding of where they're coming from. So this is why you know, let's get down to the root of why this happens, or why you feel this type of way, why you always crash out when this takes place. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it instead of running from it, because when you get down to the bottom of, or the foundation of it, when you get to the foundation of it, that's when the healing takes place. And when you with your person, they can help with the continuation of your healing, because healing does not stop.
Healing is continuing. So it's continual
don't
growth.
Ever think, no matter how many years you've been with somebody, no matter how many months you've been with somebody, it's going to continue.
Yeah.
So I want us to stop thinking that, oh well, I gotta be all the way this.
Oh, I gotta be all the way perfect. No. Or I gotta have all my ducks in a row.
No, you don't. All the money and worry, baby. I ain't even got all the money to worry about.
Listen, but the thing is that there's never gonna be a perfect time. Oh, I gotta wait till I get this up. I gotta wait till I do that.
Keep on.
No, you don't have to wait till anything. Now, if it requires growth, it requires growth, right? And most of the time, that's what it's gonna require that, because it's gonna be something that's gonna be called out that a person ain't gonna like. And if that person truly rocks with you, if that person truly wants to be with you, they are going to be willing, and they are going to be okay with doing the work. Y'all, it's okay for somebody to call you out about your flaws. Somebody might need to tell you that you're rude. Somebody might need to tell you that you too loud. Somebody might need to tell you selfish. Somebody might need to tell you
you're emotionally unavailable.
that you're not emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Somebody might need to tell you, hey, you got a nasty attitude. Somebody might need to tell you it ain't that serious.
Because you may not have had that type of person in your life to call it out. Some people are just yes people. They like, oh, it's okay. You know, I know you like this, blah, blah, blah. No, let's talk about it. Because first of all, I know I'm a talker anyway.
Yeah.
I may seem like I'm quiet in person or whatever, but I'm just observing, and I be taking mental notes, and I be, just looking.
Yeah.
But when I get with, like, in a friendship or a relationship, whatever it is, I talk. I want to have deep conversations. I want to be able to know the ins and outs. What's causing you to feel this way? If I did something to you, let me know.
Let's talk
so
about
that I can grow.
Yeah.
And become better. And we're not gonna go into all of the details, but that's just a snippet of like what is expected, or what we all should be expecting when it come down to getting into friendship, relationship, whatever it is, whatever type of relationship, platonic or relationship
or romantic relationship,
right?
And y'all, the verse that I love to refer to when love, because love is an action word, okay? And let me just say this: words. People can say words, but baby, you have to go by a person's actions. Actions is going to show you everything you need to know. And use your discernment, y'all. Discernment is God gives you the ability to know. Like when you've done the work, truly done the work, and you sat down and you've done your studies with God, you know. And it's gonna be in your spirit that this is for me or this is not for me. And it's not to say that part. You know what you deserve. So why settle for something to people please or to please someone else? Then you're never going to be happy, because anytime you got to alter and shift something that you know that it's like a non-negotiable for you, you don't always continue to shift in that, and it's not gonna last.
Been there, done that.
So you're not looking for a perfect person, but you are looking for someone that wants to choose you every day. I don't care if we get mad. I don't care if we fuss. I don't care if we disagree. I don't care any of that. We're gonna agree to disagree, but what we are gonna do, we're gonna talk to each other like human beings. We're gonna share how we feel, and we're either gonna work on it or we're not, because God give us free will, right? And that's not to judge a person if they're not there. But again, if you're willing to grow, then you might be ready to date. But if you know you're not ready to grow, or when someone calls you out about something, y'all, it's not an attack. It's just for you to possibly, maybe, and God may be putting people in your life to show you that you got some blind spots somewhere. And when people call them blind spots out,
it's not to shame you.
It's not to shame you. Y'all, we all been called out about our flaws. But thank God for those people. And people, I think when people call things out because I think they ultimately, they care.
They do.
If they didn't care, they won't call them out.
They want you to grow as well as them to grow. So
absolutely.
That's why they call these things out. They saying it. They're saying because they want to pick you up and take. You know what I'm saying? I know they say we can't take everybody with us, but because everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. But when you choose your person, grow together, move together. It should be a unity.
Walking in sync.
Walking in sync, like how me and my sister walking now and in sync with them. But it's supposed to be like that.
It's supposed to be, y'all.
We have to get out of that headspace and that mentality of,
they're attacking me or belittling me or tearing me down. No, it's not that. It is still pure and genuine people in the world that truly care, that love people, want the best for people. But baby, I can't want it more than you want it for yourself. And I know because I want it for myself, and I love myself more to want to love me enough to say, okay, this is serving me or this no longer serves me,
right?
And vice versa. They can say the same thing too.
And I can say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done. So I know within all of this, we have what we call trust that a lot of people don't like to do, or they've had so many bad or negative experiences to where it's like, oh, well, I already know how this is going to go. It's going to be the same way. Your trust level speaks volumes. Like everybody's not the same. And when somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
Because why am I wasting time with somebody? And I don't trust them. No, I know, Troy, you're supposed to build trust, but when this person show you as many times of y'all hanging out, going places, taking trips, going out of town, doing all of this extra stuff, isn't that not trust? And I know people like to switch up. I get it, but use your spirit of discernment. That's why you need to have a relationship with Big G so that he can give you that discernment, so that you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
and I get it.
Sure.
I get it. Oh, this person ain't changed until 5 years later. Okay,
that's up to God when he changed them.
Okay, it's up to Big G. And whenever that time do come, go ahead and trust instead of you going in not trusted and just allow it to reveal itself later on. Yeah. And then that when it reveals itself later on, then work on that. Work on that together. However Big G presents it to you, but don't go in nothing timid.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I guess I'm just built different. Yeah. I don't know. I go ahead and I just trust it. And however you reveal yourself to me, that's when I move accordingly.
Yeah.
But it's not fair. It's not fair to everybody else with me going in and saying what it's gonna be when I don't even I'm still trying to learn this person, and I can't base one instance off of all my past instances that I've had. It's just not fair to anybody. Just think about it. What if the people did you like that when you went in for a job?
Oh,
would you have that job that you have? They said, oh, well, you left this company over here 5 months ago. You gonna leave us too, so we don't need to hire you when you need a job. You get what I'm saying? So you have to look at it like that. We can't be so timid to where you gonna miss your own blessing,
or so quick to up and leave.
Right.
I heard Pastor PMJ say that don't make a permanent decision based off of temporary feelings. And I think we've all can that's so true, because sometimes feelings fluctuate. right? And so you could, that's like you may feel this way one day, you may feel better the next day.
Yep.
But then the next day that you come out there, you might be like, man, did I really handle that like that? And God will then convict you. And when he does the conviction, y'all, once you have go to that person and make it right.
Yep.
And once you've done that, you've done your part. You've done what God wants you to do. And you be the example, right? You be the example. If you say you a child of God, you need to walk like a child of God, and you need to have those principles. You need to be and somebody needs to see some fruit in your life. The fruits of the spirit, I think, is meekness, self-control. Wait a minute, because I want to tell y'all love, joy, peace, long suffering. I think it's temperance, meekness. Hold on, spirits. Hold on. Wait a minute. So yes, we will talk on it. So we were right. So it is love, joy, peace, self-control, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness. So if you're gonna be able to see, y'all, you're gonna be able to see the fruit in somebody's life.
Yeah.
You know if that person is developing, or if they got some good fruit, or they it's rotten bad fruit. Yeah. Okay. And so in some seasons you gotta be a fruit inspector.
You do.
You gotta be a fruit inspector and see.
Yep.
Is it like what kind of fruit is this person producing?
Right.
Right? And so, and again, God does his changing at his own time and his own will. We can only change and control ourselves.
Yep.
But love, God is love. You ought to love everyone, right? And so I want to read this scripture because I truly live by this. It's one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, right? So it's 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. So it says, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves.
Yeah. Y'all, that's it. That's a mouthful.
That is the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
And so if you say that you truly love, you got to love like Christ loved, like Christ loving on that.
And also forgive like Christ forgives us. Because you think about how many times that we have done things and we want somebody to forgive us. And how many times Big G has forgiven us with all of these bad things that we have done, these mistakes that we have made. And it's like he forgives you over and over and over again. So why can't we forgive? Let me tell you, and I know we say, oh well, they done made a mistake, they hurt, they broke our heart. Okay, we break Big G heart all the time too. So that means that we have to forgive in the same manner.
The same manner.
So no matter how big the mistake is, no matter how many times, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. But that's where the growth comes in. You make your mistake, you live and you learn and you grow from it. So learn how to forgive. That's how I knew that I grown. Yeah. Like with how quick I forgive now. Why am I still holding on to this? If I'm not finna be down and out. I'm not finna be having this regret and this on my shoulders because I'm being so hard-headed and not forgiving when I'm supposed to forgive. So if I'm walking in Christ every day, trying to be more like him, I have to forgive like he does, and that's all I got to say about that.
Listen, that's it. That's all
I got to
say. You can't say that you know who the Lord is or call yourself a child of God if you're not displaying his principle, his character, and walking like God called for us to all walk. And God calls whoever he want to call.
Okay.
He don't call to qualify. He qualifies the call.
Yeah.
All right. So God's people can look any kind of way. That's why God can call the prostitutes. He can call the drug dealers. He can call the addicts. He can call anybody.
Ain't like we got a stick on our shoulder or a button.
Anything. Right.
No.
He did. God is no respecter of man. But one thing we do know, that God holds no good thing from us.
And then if we thinking that we're better than the ones who we don't think supposed to be called, then we need to do us a check on ourselves because we're not even walking in the truth anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're not thinking and caring like He is caring for us. So we can't be like that.
Yeah. Not at all, y'all. So again, we know we kind of went on a little twist.
Yeah.
But because again, we started off talking about soft girl era, but it all ties in.
It does.
Because again, listen, you gotta love, you gotta be patient with yourself,
gotta have all of
with
fruits.
Others. You gotta have all those fruits.
In your soft girl era.
In your soft girl era, still had them fruits
prior to.
Okay, and you be a fruit inspector and find out if there's some ripe fruit or there's some rotten fruit. Okay,
that's it, y'all. But we gonna go on and let y'all go, and we know y'all probably tired of us. But anyways, we're gonna go say our words of affirmation and get up out of your way. All right. So I am loved.
I am loved.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I'm the head and not the tail.
I'm the head and not the tail.
I am more than enough.
I am more than enough.
And I will always be.
And I will always be.
My true and authentic self.
My true and authentic self. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in, watching each and every Monday. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in. Y'all make sure y'all stay locked in. Y'all continue to tell a friend about the Listen Sis Your Favorite podcast, y'all. Because guess what? We only going up and we're going higher and being the best version of ourselves.
What the girl say?
All right, Clint, thank you. So, you know what? Y'all go out, be great. And be walking your soft girl era, okay? And know what you deserve. Because when you know what you deserve, you get what you deserve.
Okay.
All right? And we'll see y'all on the next episode of Listen Sis Your Favorite podcast. Bye.